Black family. Greetings to the Black family around the globe. Greetings to you, Black family. I'm back with another video. This is a very informative video, and I hope some of us, I hope most of us, take heed. Family, you know history is also our best teacher. A lot of people don't go back and read history. History is very important. People say it's always about the present. But like you say, you know, if I'm trying to succeed in any endeavor in life, most people are going to tell me, you got to crawl before you walk. You see what I'm saying? So to say this, family, you must go back in history before you can even talk about the present. To govern your present, history may help you and teach you a lesson not to repeat the same thing as another nation repeated. You feel what I'm saying? Fam, let's talk about the history of Adolf Hitler of 1933. Did you know that Hitler was not a Freemason? Most of these world leaders of Western world collaborators are part of these secret societies. You feel what I'm saying? Hitler was not a Freemason. In fact, he tried to eradicate Freemasonry from Nazi Germany. The Masons did not fare well in 1933 when Hitler went on his rage to take over. Hitler, he shipped off so many Masons to concentration camps. Some Masons managed to escape. We're talking about non-Jewish, just Masons. Jewish Masons and non-Jewish Masons were subjected of being annihilated during this reign of Adolf Hitler. Adolf Hitler saw this secret society as a threat to the fabric of national white people, as to make other white people starve because of another group of white people adopted what they call Judaism, and they feel they're better than other people. This all started with the, going back and forth to Egypt, understanding the mathematical equations and different philosophies that the African Egyptians had. I have to go there. I don't want nobody to get distracted. I'm just telling you where a lot of this knowledge came from, the spell that the world is up under. Now, in African Egypt, this philosophy was good. But when certain people took it and flipped it, just like they did the Bible has a lot of good things in it, but it was taken from Kemet and remixed. People copied from Kemet. Everything from Kemet, everything you see that's going on in the world came from the pyramids, came from the knowledge that the Kemetics, the Egyptians had, the Black African Egyptians. Not to get you off track. That's where Masonry comes from. The first Masons, I'm talking about Masons, builder of monuments such as the Great Pyramid. It took a Masonry degree to be able to build such grandeur of monument. You feel what I'm saying? So not to get you off track, some people took the word Mason and took it to demonic way of life here in America. After the white people visit Egypt and rearrange everything, they use it for demonic purposes now. So when you see somebody throwing up the pyramid, don't look at that pyramid as being demonic. The person that's throwing it up, they have made it symbolize Satan. You feel what I'm saying? Flat out. Now what I'm saying, y'all, not to get off track. History is our best teacher. I just want to let y'all know where the Masonics philosophy got some of they teachers from. The African, they just perverted it, okay? They just perverted Masonry, rituals to become a man and a woman ceremonies, stuff like that has always existed amongst the African society. To become a man, you may have to go through a ritual to become a man. Womanhood, you may have to go through a ritual, but it wasn't perverted as the Masons and Caucasian race make it to be. They took it and perverted it, just like the Bible. The Bible is perverted. It's mixed up. I don't know about the Quran, but I heard that a lot of things that were taken out of ancient Kemet, if it didn't fit the Arab persuasion, the Arabs did not include it in the Quran. You feel what I'm saying? You know. But people, we learn from history. We have to study history because we don't want history to repeat itself. And that's what history does. It repeats itself 360 degrees. At one time, the black people ruled the world. We don't run it no more. Our time is coming again. Everything repeats itself at 360 degrees. So history is good. What I'm getting to, people, the rise of Donald Trump and the Republican Party, the rise of Donald Trump and the Republican Party are the Nazis of 1933. Of 1933. See, Donald Trump, Pence, Michael Pence, Ron DeSantis are all part of these Nazi groups. The Proud Boys. These are all one group. You're actually looking at what I call African panism. Maybe we're looking at Nazi panism of these groups uniting to fight against these secret societies that I spoke on. This fight of 1933 has all ignited again. And you know what? In Germany in 1933, guess who were in Germany at that time? Us, Africans, were in Germany in 1933. You think the so-called Jews was the only people executed, taken to gas chambers and sterilized and cut open and surgery up on without anesthesia, experiment up on? Yeah, all the Africans that were in Germany in 1933 were rounded up and exterminated. So all you niggas want to be Republican and all you niggas want to be Democrat, we caught in a wedge where only our unification will overcome what's about to happen in America. Don't you know? They don't have nobody to stand up for the Democrats. And when no Republicans get in there, they done already told you they ready to get rid of niggas. You may have a civil war in this country. The Nazis persecuted black people in 1933, living in Germany, when black people had no power at that time in 1933 to persuade the world of political outviews and things that happen in the world. such as football games today. A lot of people think football games, baseball games, and all world events are staged. Well, Hitler said he saw that these secret societies had their hand in everything in the world, and they took over the world, such as publication. And they still own the media today. The Jew Illuminati own the media today. And that was some of the things that Hitler was spoke about. So you got two white people are at war with each other. And niggas don't have enough sense to sit back and watch it and unite as they fight against each other. All this shit Trump going through, come on, man. They outrageous with Trump. I'm not taking up with Trump, but come on, man, they outrageous with Trump. If he sneezed, they got him. You know why? Because Trump is a Nazi. Nazis don't love black people. The Proud Boys don't like black people. So what you have that Hitler in 1933 had what you call ghetto police. Ghetto police. They had another name, started with a J, but they also called the ghetto police. The word ghetto didn't start with us black people. Ghettos are just people who live in locations in certain areas, and they call them ghettos. The Jews was using that terminology way back. But these ghetto police were Jewish people helping the Nazis round up other Jewish people. And you know what? The ghetto police, the Jewish ghetto police, the Jews who helped capture other Jews and take them to concentration camps, they were subjected to be victims. They was only tools. Also became victims. So these Negroes in America suck so much white supremacy ass. And I hate to be like this. Kiss up the white supremacy so much. These Negroes that call themselves black conservatives is the same niggas, ghetto police of the so-called Jewish race that would help persecute their own people, but also became victims also. That sound like you, nigga. Could you be the new so-called Jews in America? Maybe my Hebrew Israelite brothers have an argument when it comes to what I'm saying about the Jews, because we know that the Caucasian people that call themselves Jews are just really Caucasian people from Yugoslavia, from Eastern Europe, from the Khazar Mountain. They are actually Europeans like Europeans, but they adopted this custom that came up out of our great pyramids, our great walls of Egypt, and they rearranged it and changed it up and called it Judaism, just like Islam. Islam had truth to it. Christianity had some truth to it. All the religions, faith had truth to them, but they've been twisted to fit Arabs, Caucasians. You see what I'm saying? This stuff has been twisted so you to worship them, not the true essence of African spirituality. They took African spirituality and actually harnessed it and turned it into religion. So my question is, when these motherfuckers take office, Donald Trump, Ron DeSantis, Mike Pence or whoever they got running, they gonna side with the police. The extermination of black people are already happening. They don't put that in the news. So are we the new Jews? Cause my Hebrew Israelite brothers, and I'm a Pan-African, but I'm also a prophet I can see. Not only that I could see, brothers come talking to me, telling me about this, and I was already on it. So I had to do a video. When he come to talk to me about it, he said, we gonna be the new Jews. And when he said it, I said, you're right. Because I've been thinking that. Hitler was at war with Freemasonry. Donald Trump is not a Mason. Donald Trump reincarnated. Donald Trump is the reincarnation of Hitler. These niggas that you say walk around with shirts, nigga for Trump, these niggas that you hear that they want Trump, now nigga, you know that's the enemy, so you organize. He done already said he for Trump. All the Republicans feel like Trump, but Trump is not what you call a traditional president. Bush, all the presidents been worse than Trump. Trump is just more vocal. He tell you what he don't like. He's a flat out racist. He's a redneck. You know, you see what I'm saying? He's the redneck type of white boy who don't care nothing about nobody but preserving his race. He see that his race is declining. They are dying fast, so they being born. Blacks are the dominant on the planet. This is very scary. Even though they incarcerate blacks, they lynch blacks, police kill blacks, blacks kill blacks. Somehow, we are being born faster than we are dying, especially in Africa. So I'm going to break this down tonight, y'all. I hate to make this a long video, but are we the new Jews in America that's going to be persecuted like setting ducks? And those, back to what I was saying about those brothers and sisters who for Trump, are they going to be the ghetto police? Help round up black people? Because they got concentration camps. That's why Cat Williams is not a mainstream nigga when he told about them concentration camps that these motherfuckers secretly building. Yes, they got concentration camps. Look that shit up. And all those coffins that FEMA's building down there near Georgia, where the Georgia Stonehenge guys were tore down. Y'all know who tore them Stonehenges down? Those Stonehenges was Illuminati inscripted message to the world how many people they want on the planet. And somebody, I think here last year, a couple years ago, I did a story on it. Somebody blew the Stonehenges out the water. When I mean out the water, they blew it up. That wasn't nobody but a Nazi. Because niggas don't believe in what I'm speaking on. Niggas, they believe in both sides. Niggas so in love with their slave master, they're not even going to take this video to heed. They're not going to share it. They're not going to like it. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to subscribe to my channel. They're going to look at it and say, this nigga talking crazy. But the rise of Hitler is coming through the Republican Party. And I believe that Trump going to be exonerated from everything and become Hitler. And the extermination of niggas is going to take place. Osama bin Laden was created by the CIA to cause havoc. Go back and read that. Africa kicking Europeans out of their country. raw materials from countries America is not going to be able to get anymore because of BRICS. These countries are tired of America bullying them. They great undermine the dollar, but they killed Muammar Gaddafi when he said that he wanted to take the world on the gold dinar as the #1 currency. Who got all the gold? Africans. Libya has the gold. You know what I'm saying? Nigeria has gold. Nigeria has gold. South Africa, every part of Africa has gold. That's a polar shift to undermine the dollar. Now they got these BRICS. BRICS. You know what I'm saying? You got Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. They form together their own currency. By 2024, this currency will take hold. In America, we're going to suffer. And if these Nazis, these democratic motherfuckers, guess who's going to be the suffering people? The new people that they're going to be persecuting. The new Jews who are already persecuted in this country. They're going to heat it up on us. Because we did not organize. We did not listen to Minister Farrakhan. We did not listen to people who died like Malcolm. We never listened to those people. We thought it was all a joke. So, are black people the new Jews? Are the Jews? Are my Hebrew Israel brothers right? My Hebrew Israel brothers and sisters right? Are we the Jews in America? You know, we got to get up out of America or unite, because it looks like North Korea, Africa, and Russia, Putin and the boys, all parts of Africa are waking up, uniting against the United States of America. Are we the new Jews? Peace and black power. Master the likes, share this video.